Welcome back to episode 2 of Lambert Plains. Again, I'm Mr. Bass, one of the assistant principals here at Lambert, and I'm so excited. I hope you all enjoyed episode 1, our show about Rome and the Rome trip. But we have a whole big new topic that we are very excited to get to at a big event that is here at Lambert High School tomorrow night. Okay, but we're going to get to that in a minute. First of all, I want everybody to know out there that I'm here with 2 of our marketing teachers, Mrs. Lewandowski and Mrs. Sheridan. First of all, welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
We're glad you're here. And first of all, tell me a little bit, what is the marketing pathways here at Lambert? How's that work?
So the marketing pathway is part of our career tech department here at Lambert. We have classes in both marketing management, sports and entertainment, and fashion merchandising. And we do all kinds of fun stuff, including not only in our classes, but also outside of the classroom involving DECA.
Now, this is so specialized that both of you ladies must have had some interest in marketing or fashion, or how did you get started in let's not even say DECA, but in marketing?
Actually, we were both business teachers prior to marketing, but I think for me, I majored in that because I felt the value that it provided for students. I knew that once they left here, it was very likely they were going to do some kind of business job. Even if not, they were all going to be consumers, and I want them to be informed consumers at the least. So I got into business that way, and then marketing came calling because they had a need for it, and so I decided to go the management route, which is obviously very business heavy, and I run the school store here and teach kids about management and entrepreneurship, and I love it.
And if you don't mind, let's just talk for a minute about the school store. I mean, it is awesome. The Lambert Branding Company. So how does that work?
Yeah. So that is the Lambert Branding Company is run solely by my third-year students. It is the third-year course in the marketing management pathway. They can apply to work in the store if that's what they want to do. And basically, it is hands-on learning at its finest. They run the store. There's management team. There's a general manager, and then there's all kinds of employee positions that rotate so the kids learn all of those different jobs. And I am simply the advisor. I answer questions when they need me. And they handle the whole thing. They design the clothes, they run it day to day, they do everything.
Now, that is awesome. And word on the street is the greatest fashion and the greatest chocolate chip cookie can be found at the Lambert Branding Company. Can you corroborate that?
That is correct, yes. We like to say precise, finest spirit wear. And then, of course, yes, the famous cookies.
So we get that Lambert wear, and we get a cookie.
My room smells like cookies every day.
Fabulous. I'm hungry right now. I may go get one after this. So this is fantastic. So let me ask this. We have so many great clubs and organizations at Lambert High School. I mean, there's so many things for kids to get involved in. But one of our biggest clubs, is biggest not only in the state but in the country, is DECA. Tell me, for those of us who don't know what it's about, or maybe have kids that want to get into it in the future, what is DECA and how does it work?
Yeah, so DECA is an association of marketing students. It doesn't stand for anything anymore. It used to be Distributive Education Clubs of America, but that didn't say anything about marketing. It was confusing for people. So now it's just an association for marketing students, but they don't have to be in a marketing class. DECA is an international organization, so any student can be a part, and in fact, parents can join as well. We have professional and alumni members each year as well. And I just want to back up real quickly to say that I took marketing when I was in high school. I went to South Forsyth High School and was in the marketing and DECA program there under Deborah Moore, and that's where I fell in love with the program, the classes, and then, of course, the competitive side of what we do in DECA. So, I was successful there, and then that truly changed the course of what I ended up doing.
And how do DECA competitions work? How does that work? I know it's a competitive club. It's a fun club, and there's a lot of, I'm sure, community service as well. But how does the competitive end of it work?
Yeah, so we spend a lot of time at the beginning of the year in our classes talking about the types of competitive events, but students can, if they think quickly on their feet, we've got events where they take a test and they do a role play. And then we also have events where students write a business plan. We have students writing 20-page business plans that they could take to a bank, get a loan, and start their own business. And we also have students who partner with local businesses to write business plans. It sounds intimidating and scary, but it's really not. We give the students a lot of class time to work on those, and we work closely with them to make sure that they understand what they're doing and partner them with the correct people to help them be successful.
Then they go on and they compete. Either they can start at the region level, depending on the event type, so that's a little bit confusing, but depending on the event type, they might start at the region level, which is here in Forsyth County. They place there, they can go on to the state level, which of course takes place in Atlanta, which we're about to go to soon. And then if they place at state, they qualify to go on to internationals, which is truly international. This year it's held in Orlando, but it rotates every 4 years to different places, which is awesome. The kids love to get to travel. But there they compete against kids from all over the world. It's kind of like its own little Olympics. They trade pins with other countries and other states. They have a parade of flags, all that kind of stuff, and they compete with 18,000 other kids.
Wow, and that's why I know we have hundreds. What is our number? I'm scared to even ask. Well, did we stop counting?
Yeah.
No, we always count.
No, this year we are right around 565.
Wow.
And yeah, we've been the top 10 in the world for many of our 10 years here at Lambert. So we are confident that we'll be in the top 10 in the world again this year. And again, that's in front of 18,000 students. We are awarded on stage that honor.
Now I see why so many kids want to be a part of DECA, and I know that part of this is your one of your biggest moments of the year. It's becoming. I walk by the hallways, I see the kids working for months on this. It is going to be awesome. I know it is tomorrow night. Maybe those of you that are listening today, it's tonight. But regardless, it is on the 25th, Friday night. Tell us about the annual DECA Prom Fashion Show. We want to hear about it.
Yeah, so my advanced fashion marketing students have been working on this since September, October. So our theme this year is movie night. We have 2 shows, 5:30 and 8 o'clock p.m. And we pack out the Lambert Auditorium. Tickets are $7. You can buy them at the door. But this year's show features 4 scenes. So we'll be visiting, Mean Girls, The Great Gatsby, High School Musical, and Grease.
Oh,
Those
four
are the
great
4
ones.
movies that'll be featured in this year's show. So we've got amazing props and choreography. We've got incredible MCs for the evening. We're featuring dresses from RSVP Prom and Pageant and tuxes from Tuxedo Warehouse here in Cumming. The dance company is performing, Drumline, Audrielle. I mean, it's going to be a great.
How is it all determined? Do kids audition for these positions, or how does a kid get to be an MC or in the show? Tell us a little bit about how that worked.
Yeah, so we had over 100 students try out for these model spots this year, and we take 42 female models and 28 male models, and we had to cut both guys and girls this year. So it's
of all
a
ages,
really big
so
deal.
Any grade can do it? Or
So juniors and seniors can be models in the show.
Okay.
And I leave that up to my class each year, if they want to open it up to freshmen and sophomores. But it's, usually juniors and seniors, and our MCs also had to try out.
That's awesome. I would think so. There's a place for everybody in that. All these scenes and things that are being built and painted, you must need some kids with, I'm sure, with artistic talent.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Artistic. We need organized students. We need students who have creativity with coming up with different walks and, all kinds of things.
Do the kids
music, making?
Oh yeah, well that's part of this process about being part of DECA, the Prom Fashion Show, your pathway. It all kind of comes together in this big event. So is it well attended by? Do people from the community? A lot of parents come out to it?
Oh, absolutely. We have parents. We have families who are neighbors of the models. People they babysit for. Students from local middle schools. Yeah, everyone comes out to the show. It's a big deal.
So the big show is tomorrow night or tonight, the 25th.
Yes.
And you said there's 2 shows.
2 shows, 5:30 and 8 o'clock.
5:30, 8 o'clock.
And most of the proceeds from this show benefit, this is our biggest community service project of the whole year. Most of the proceeds from the show will all be going to Bert's Big Adventure.
And what is Bert's Big Adventure?
Bert sends kids with terminal illnesses to Disney World.
Okay.
Now, they've also, Bert from the Bert Show here in Atlanta created this. They do a big trip, but they also come back, and those families, once they form relationships, do local events around here too to support each other as well as they're going through what they are.
That's fantastic. And now, annually, do you have a different community service event or something that you give funds to, or do you?
We do. Yeah, over the years, we've worked with Cure for Childhood Cancer, the American Cancer Society, JDRF, the Wounded Warrior Project, all kinds of organizations.
The students get to choose each year which one they want to support.
Yeah.
And do the kids have a voice in the choosing of the theme for the Prom Fashion Show?
It's
How does
all
that?
up to them.
All up to them.
Yes. My class they break into groups and they each come up with their idea for what the theme should be, and they essentially come up with a plan for what the whole show would look like. And they present that to their classmates, and then they vote. So I have no say in it. I let them handle all that. And so far we've had some pretty incredible. We like to think we have the best show in Forsyth County every year.
We do have the best.
It is
Every year.
phenomenal. For those of you listening out there, you do not want to miss the prom fashion show. It is tremendous, and you also do not want to be a part of DECA, and you don't want to be a part. You want to actually want to be a part of the marketing pathway here at Lambert High School, and we have so many opportunities, things to offer. But this is certainly one of the highlighted ones at our school. Ladies, it is an honor to sit with you today. I appreciate it. I can't wait. I've got my ticket. I am ready to go. I may do the 5:30 and the 8, and I may ask if I can do the runway walk at the end. So anyway, we thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we'll see you tonight, the 25th, or tomorrow night, whenever you're listening to this, at the DECA Prom Fashion Show. And guess what? It's movie night.